Oh, hello. Today I wanted to try to ascend Sara. Now, I have ascended her once, but that's all I can do, it seems, so far. Till I am able to fight and defeat the new boss. And I can't do that until I actually complete a set of missions. World quests. And I'm in part 1 of 4, according to the menu from yesterday. I'm hoping these don't take too long, and I'm hoping I can get through them today. There are these guys. Yeah, I wonder how well would Yoimiya do just kinda with Pyro only, but with Zhongli's buffs. That's pretty solid. Yeah. Handled it by herself quite well. Like I said in a prior stream, I've been very happy with where my Yoimiya is at for handling general world enemies and such, world challenges. She's obviously not up to Ganyu level. Nowhere close. And as I mentioned before, she's not as good as Diluc in many situations, possibly most. But she's good enough. You know, it's like, I'm not gonna be having high DPS requirements that often in this game, fortunately. Although there is a new abyss that has opened up because of the start of the new month. So I don't know if I'll do any of that today. I'll definitely do it. Don't see myself 36 starring this, but we'll see. I've gotten... like, my top end hasn't really gotten any stronger, that's the thing. My Ganyu's still at the same level, and Yoimiya, again, there are niches where she excels compared to Diluc, but overall I would say in the Abyss, Diluc does do... well, I would expect him to do better than her, in any case. I haven't compared them side by side. I did 6-star floor 9 with both of them. As in, one half was with Ganyu and the other half was with Diluc, one run, and the other one was with Ganyu and then with Yoimiya, the other run. Not Diluc and Yoimiya, although I guess I could do that, but in that case that wouldn't be a direct comparison, and also you need Cryo in one of them. Let's see, I was just kind of curious if there's anything here that I'd forgotten about. I guess there are these Tanuki. Or at least there's this one. Yep. Yoimiya? Well, if you don't like Yoimiya, I can have her all to myself then, I don't mind. That's okay. I'll take her. She's mine. She's all mine. I get the Rin voice without the... with an even better... actually, because I do like Rin's design, I'll say, overall. But... I like Yoimiya even better. Where that ball? Yeah, I'm still thinking, like, I don't think I'll pull for ball. I think what I might do is not go into soft pity for ball. Just try some pulls, give ball a chance to show up, and also maybe hopefully get constellations for Sara. But don't go for the guaranteed ball. Give ball a chance. That's what I'm thinking. But we've got 2.5 weeks to figure that one out, so I'm not in a hurry. All 7 Archons. Yeah, I'm sure eventually. But I didn't get either Venti or Zhongli on their first banners. And I don't mind that a bit. Like, it would have been neat if I had Venti in the first... like, you know, his first rate up was the first banner of the entire game. But I didn't mind. And I didn't mind not having Zhongli until I had him. In fact, I wouldn't say I regret having him, but it's a mixed blessing. It's a double-edged sword. I guess. I feel myself getting worse at the game when I rely on Zhongli. I try not to. I try to dodge and everything, but unfortunately, it's hard to help it. Getting lazy when he's just that good. Nice. No one regrets having Zhongli. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it really is. I make this comparison all the time. Too much, I think, but it'll be like somebody saying they regret having Waver in FGO. It's like, or Merlin, but I'm thinking more Waver just because he's more relevant for farming content, which is where you do end up saving quite a lot of time. Versus with Merlin, yeah, it is nice being able to kind of reliably get through challenge quests thanks to him, but overall, if you do build your teams right and everything, you can manage without him just fine, and he's not really gonna save you time. He's just gonna make life easier for you, you know? So yeah, I'm thinking someone like Waver. But yeah, no one regrets having Zhongli. I definitely believe that. I actually don't even know what his buffs were in particular, because I think maybe before his buffs he was still a good enough shielder. Like, or did they didn't buff his shielding at all, did they? I think what they instead did was make his burst scale off HP, I think, in part. It was a strict upgrade that was just on top of what they already had, and maybe increase his auto attacks or something, because people were complaining that he wasn't a good DPS. He was crap? Really? I heard that he wasn't crap. He was obviously not as good, but crap, I feel like, is a strong word for at least what I heard. But I did not have him before his buff, so I do not have any authority to speak on that subject myself. But I'm thinking they could give Ball an upgrade, right? Just like Zhongli, because she is an Archon. But I'm also wondering how good she is in the non-DPS role, because from what I know about her kid, which to be fair is just the rudimentary stuff, it seems like she's meant to be used as a support sub DPS. Build attack on him if you wanted any damage at all. Oh, that's why and then you lose out on his shield, or yeah. Okay. First. Also, why can I not find this second thing? Let's see, is it any easier with? So yeah, I'm wondering if right now Ball is just fine at at her main role as a sub DPS. Maybe she doesn't do bonkers damage or whatever, but it seems like she's designed to help your characters recharge their energy and then use their bursts, right? That's sort of what she seems designed for. So if you have a strong DPS already, she would, I feel like, based on what I know about her, she seems like she'd be a good pair with that. No complaints here on her damage. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm glad you're happy then. Because I did read some of the Reddit drama, not a lot. I didn't really care, because I don't have her in particular. But even if I did, you know, I just make my own judgment and go from there. But I was reading some of the Reddit drama, and it seemed people didn't like that as a main DPS. She wasn't capable of like, there was the whole Beto complaint that was really huge, and that really does lower her DPS damage ability. But if you're not using her as a main DPS, I feel like I imagine she probably does quite well. Alright, maybe do I need to climb this boat? I thought I did. So I climbed the other half of the boat. Didn't find anything. Is it on this one? Oh, there. Okay, finally. Shit. So usually the thing you need to find is right at the middle area of the circle, so I was looking around there, but I guess in this case, that was not the case. Oh, she doesn't have any exploration utility? I didn't know that. But, well, if you use her burst, she is invulnerable, or she doesn't... Is it invulnerability, or just, or is it just invulnerability, or is it also, like, hyper armor as well against electrocharge? Right? I think during the duration of her burst, electrocharge doesn't affect her, or something like that. Let's see, why isn't that showing up? Go to the offering box. I'm looking to the east, south. Oh, it's there. Yeah. Right, yeah, right. Yesterday I had unlocked the teleport waypoint. Yeah, I'm wondering, or based on what I've seen, I'm guessing the huge-ass lightning storm that's in one of the new areas is probably not going to go away anytime soon. But who knows? Ooh, this is adorable. I like the cat ears on the rock. I mean, who did this? Because this must have been a much bigger rock, right? Because you have to start off with these... Unless, I guess it could have been a different shape, right? But they shaved it down to a bulb along with cat ears. Because usually in these places you just see regular rocks of, I mean, good shape, but they're just chosen. I don't think they shaved them down. Maybe they do somewhat, but I'm not... That's pretty fancy. I like it. Cat ears for the cat shrine. Alright. So it looks like maybe there's a Electroculus within that tree. So let's find out. That thing's gonna block my way. Also, I noticed there's a new event that started today. Oh, there is. Nice. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know if I'll touch that today, but something I'll have to do in the future. Okay, so it looks like there's an Electroculus up there. Which maybe it's another one of those Electro Dash thingies that I need to use. Where are the treasure hoarders? I would like to use Sara, to be honest, but I feel like at level 40, I think I have her at level 40, she's just not all that helpful, and she dies in like 2 hits, so... Oh. So I'm just gonna have to wait until I can ascend her, and that is why I'm doing this right now, I guess. So that I can ascend her. Treasure to be had. Village doesn't look like it's been tended for Archon. Here's 42. Yeah, I imagine all of your materials going into Ball though, right? You are farming the new boss, I'm guessing. I'm excited to find out what the new boss is like. Because I actually, because of work, I haven't been able to see any streams of people actually fighting it. Alright, so we scared them away. There's a treasure hoarder camp. Oh, this is... Yeah, I remember there was artifacts and shit around here, but I don't think they've recovered yet if they're on a 24-hour timer. They might be on a 12-hour timer. Some of them are. Weapons 90, nice! 677, that's also really nice. I mean, I'm guessing you want to have it higher, but 677's pretty damn solid. Fighting boss to get... Ooh, so that means what, 46, right, in total? Yep. Right, so this is about 300 meters away. So, As long as I avoid that... those, I don't even know what to call them. Those little pucks that appear in the... on the ground and... splash. Yeah. If you avoid the splashes, it's pretty, makes the boss a little easier. Right. Let's just walk there. This is a new area, so I should try to discover more about the world. Skill ups rely on weekly bosses. Oh, right. Yeah, and you... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. After 6, you gotta use the weekly bosses, and what does she... I'm guessing she needs Signora? Because, yeah, now we do have a new weekly boss as well, huh? I didn't quite think about that. Oh man, so that's gonna be another 60 resin to spend every week. That's just gonna eat up the free transient resin, basically, every week. Where are you? Might as well collect plenty of these materials. Okay, yeah, she does use Signora. Alright. And I actually imagine Sara probably does as well, right? Unless they decided to change things up for her even more. But it would make sense. Then again, we have other Inazuma characters who don't use Signora, right? I.e. every other Inazuma character that's been released. It looks like that one's connected to a Whopper flower, because if you notice, the icon... Okay, so I guess that's a way for the game developers to cause the player to discover this... I don't even know what to call this. Dash point. Let's call it... Oh, you can rotate it. Neat. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No. Oh, okay. Okay, so you can cancel the animation. Alright, so it doesn't... Alright, I wanted to pick this up. That shit sucks you up. Like... There we go. And so... Phase gate. Alright. Seems that an energy route is established between them. The way the opposite door is facing. Ah, that makes sense. I wonder if I would have figured that one out on my own, but... So right now that one seems it's not connected to anyone, and there's no choice in rotating. You just press square to rotate and it goes through a set of... ones. Okay, it looks like there's at least 4 different... Yeah. Yep. Alright, so that's a neat little thing. And can I... Oh, shit. Nice. This way I can get the Electroculus. Let's just use the teleport waypoint and get back there. I ended up drifting pretty far. But I did collect at least 1 more Electroculus. Will be useful. I really do wish we got more stamina for the Electroculi. It sucks that it just caps at Mondstadt and Liyue. I'm guessing they're never gonna increase that. Never say never, I guess, but I don't see them doing it. I wonder if we'll ever get the ability to swim underwater. That'd be neat. Maybe in the Hydro Nation. I don't know. But it'll be nice to have some sort of exploration or even puzzle elements, like say the water dungeon in Ocarina of Time using areas where you have to swim underwater. Now, I think in Ocarina of Time, actually, you had to use heavy boots to suck yourself down, or suck's not the right word, sink yourself down to the bottom and do various things. I could see that working. Generally, this game's had pretty solid puzzles so far. So, I don't know if Neko's supposed to be male or female. That's one thing I don't think they've established. Stealing those rocks. Nope. Pieces of paper. Okay. Alright. Sure, let's see this carving. Whoa, did it just carve that? If it did manage to do that on wood, that's pretty magical, but let's see, what does it say? Warding Stone's functionality and suppress the storm once more. Oh, maybe I can suppress that Electro Storm. 3 sets of proper charms, or paper charms, hung on poles that correspond to each warding stone. You must recall the position of each set of paper charms and the number of paper charms on each pole. All the positions of each set and the number of charms on each pole. Alright. Also paper charms hanging off the warding stone itself. Split into upper and lower sections, rotated independently. Alright. Such that the number of paper charms on the sections of the stone that correspond to the 3 poles match the number of charms placed there. Okay, sure. Such that this correspondence is perfect. Wow. How did the cat etch that into that plank of wood? Yeah. I'm really impressed. Okay. Game 1, we get some Primo Gems. Just teleport there. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot there. It is beach, but I'll have other chances to. Also, what's the? That, oh, is that just my own marking for the artifacts? Oh yeah, I think it just looks weird because of another feature in the map. It kind of looked like a house or something of the nature. Okay, my experiences. Oh, those. I was wondering if I was telling my stories of traveling before I came here. Oh, using claws. Okay, so let's go and look. So this one has 4. This one also has 4. Do they all have 4? No, this one has 3. So that adds up to 11, of course. Also, I just noticed there's a Naku lead here. Now, there are parts that are gonna light up. Oh, okay, so I want 3 to be facing 3, 4 and 4 to be facing... Okay, I guess I understand. So let me think about this for a sec then. We got 4 here. We need a like something like a 3 and a 1, but that pairing doesn't quite work. If we rotate the bottom, we get... We could also go with 2 and 2, or 1 and 3, but it's looking like that maybe 3 and 1 might not work. How many 1s are there at the bottom? There's actually quite a few 1s, so we can try the 1s a few times. So this one, it doesn't match because it's got 2 in the bottom one. And now it's got 3, so it's got 6 total. Now it's got 4, but bottom doesn't add up. Or the next one doesn't add up. Alright, I don't think that's gonna work. Or let's I didn't count how many total there were. Okay, so 3, and we want 3 here. So maybe actually doing the 3 might be simpler because there are fewer ways to create 3. So right now I need to rotate the top at least once. So let's try rotating it once. That means now we can do 2 and 1. Now, oh, actually, right now when we got 2 here, we have 1 at the top, which means, oh, that works, but here, right next to it, so yeah, so we need 4 right next to each other. You just did them randomly? Yeah, I guess that's one way of doing it. That might be a faster way of doing it, actually. But I'm just trying to see if there's a predictable way. Oh, okay, so I can actually get... So, I'm gonna try this. Yeah, there aren't that many combos, you're right. You are right about that. So that... was... Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh, hello Nat, thanks for coming by. I imagine, yeah, it's pretty late there, but appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm trying to get to fighting the boss that unlocks so that I can ascend my Sara, because right now my Sara's stuck. Rewarding stone locations. Okay then. So that's part 1. So there are 3 more parts at least, but I need to finish 3 more parts if I want to fight the boss. Okay, so there's a teleport waypoint there that I haven't unlocked. Let me actually see if I can use that. I wonder if I can, yeah, use that phase thingy? I forget exactly what it's called. But does that do anything? No? Okay. That's really nice. Yeah, so far I've been enjoying what I've seen of it. I haven't really gotten a full sense of what's there and everything because everything's so new and I've just been going there for doing this story. But I did unlock both new shrine, or what is it, statues of the 7, so I have the full map unlocked, which is nice. I was kind of surprised that it required you to go to the new places for amethyst positions. Alright, stone tablet. And that which is different shall be illuminated all the same. You'll need 2 days to level 90 your ball, and 4 for Sara. Yeah, well, you gotta fight the boss a shit ton of times, right? That's just how it is. You've got, what is it, you need 46 for both of them, right? If you want to get to level 90 and 26 just for level 80, I think. I think that's how that works out. Also, is that a... yeah, that's a fishing point. Let's forget about fishing for now, and I'm also curious about that... okay, I am still unclear on if there's any sort of input control here. Because sometimes it feels like it follows my joypad. And sometimes it feels like it doesn't. And I don't know if it's just completely random. Oh, okay, I need to make these mirrors to each other, I think. I think that's the idea. I didn't realize there was a whole second area. Well, in terms of making them mirrors to each other, the state... oh, this one you can't adjust, huh? You just... okay, so I was wondering if they allow you to just adjust either or both of them so that they just match each other, but I guess that's not how they... there's so many resin. Yeah, I'm planning on spending my transient resin today to farm the new boss. I mean, that's the hope, right? We'll see if I can... also, what's the best way to get there from here? I'll hop through the islands. I kind of like the idea of it because it's not that much swimming. Yeah, I'm not risking drowning. But, yeah, this is an area that might be a little out of the way normally, so might as well go through it. Yeah, it is a shame that Ball doesn't allow you to just walk right through these electro thingies, huh? Ooh, this is Amakumo fruit, huh? Too bad I don't have a character to use it, huh? Let's see, so... yeah, there's an Electroculus in there? Yeah, there is. Okay. There's one of these. I wonder... and... it's a samurai? Yeah. Got two of those. So well, let's try this. Let's do this to reduce his defense against cryo. Then do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are Ball's flowers, right? Yeah. Wow, really? In just 2 days? Holy cow! So does that mean their Ball's flowers are more common than, say, knackeweeds? Because in my experience with knackeweeds, that took me quite a while to be able to... oh, there's this. Max ascend my Yoimiya. Yeah, there's a lot in the island. Alright, nice. Alright, so I'm actually guessing that... so I've managed to pick up 3 of these so far. Yeah, I'm guessing I connect these two with just one. And this with what? Over there? Doesn't seem to want to connect. Okay, so it stops there. What about connecting it to the one that's below this cliff? Wait, that doesn't quite work. Yeah, I don't know, let's forget about this for now. Let's just continue the quest. I figured if it was a really easy thing to solve, and maybe it really is, but I couldn't figure it out in 2 minutes, so let's just keep going. I'll have other opportunities. Center of the island. Okay, well, if I end up getting Ball, I'll keep that in mind. I imagine there will be other situations to use them as well, in any case. Amakumo fruit. So far, the Inazuma plant life, or I don't even know what to call crystal marrow, right? It's not plant, is it? But whatever it is, along with Nakuweeds and Sakura blooms, miHoYo's given us plenty of quests that require us to collect them and then give them to people, right? So maybe I won't need as many as somebody who plays with Ball, but I'm guessing I'll need many. So is there just one? Or no, there's a second one here. Well, so we got 4 and 2. Is there another one? Or is this one just straight up easier? Oh. Right, 4 and 2, which means I need 1-1 on... Wait, I can't... Oh, there is a third one. It says touch the charm hangers. And... Wait. I don't know, it's pointing to a completely different place in the map? Well, it's not that far away. Let's at least try going there, because the game doesn't seem to want me to interact with this thing right now. I'm gonna try to get her C2. Well, yeah, obviously you'd need to get a C1 first. Oh, nice, I can actually use this. Yeah, and then if depending on the 2.2 banner, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It'll depend for me quite a bit on the 2.2 banner info, but I'm also thinking I could skip Ball, or I could do pulls for Ball, but not into Pity. I could see if Ball wants to just come home early for me, and if she does, great, I'm happy. But if she doesn't, oh well, that means I have a guarantee next time. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it doesn't really hurt to wait until the last day, right? You're not really missing out on anything. Especially since you already have a copy. Right, where's the... Oh, there's the Electroculus. And... It so sounds like I'm in the middle of a storm. So good. But where is this paper charm hanger? Have I tried the event? No, not yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it tonight. I might, but I don't know how much I'm gonna stream. Alright, so it's looks like it's supposed to be here, but I clearly don't see anything. Huh. I am confusion. Is it down here? Yeah, it looks like the event, based on the title and the description, it seems like it's just a battle thing, which is definitely right up my alley. I enjoy the combat probably the most in this game out of everything, despite all my bitching and moaning about it. It is because I enjoy it so much and hold it to such high standards. That's it. Oh, shit. Okay, it's up there. I just needed to look up. Nice. Okay, I feel silly. It didn't occur to me that there might be a floating island like that, but hey. Oh, okay, so they just need you... so there is a third one, and it is 3. That makes it easy to memorize. The third one is 3. It's very easy to do if you have a lot of characters? Okay. Yeah. Oh shit, I accidentally rotated it. Oh, I rotated it as I was entering it. I don't know if that affects anything. But I just really want to go back to the... Yeah. Is it required? Okay. Oh yeah, there that is. Right, so that one is 3, this one is 4, and this one is 2. So the 2 makes it pretty limiting, because the 2 can only have, obviously, 1 and 1. So that combination doesn't work. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the design of this island, I do quite like it. The floating rocks, right? I'm not sure if we've seen floating rocks before in this game. Not of this nature, anyway, right? Oh yeah, in Dragonspine, actually, yeah, we had floating rocks in Dragonspine. And I guess technically Statues of the Seven are all floating rocks. Yeah. I do like what they've done with it in this island. Alright, part 2 done, sweet. 2 more parts to do. Let's hope the next 2 parts are also quick. First 2 parts have been relatively quick, I'll admit. They haven't been too long. Also, where's the... Oh, maybe it's up there? Maybe it's up here? Where's the Electroculus? Testing ball. You're trying to play with her as your main DPS. Okay, I heard she wasn't so much built for that, or that she... Okay, Electroculus is up there, let's just go up there. Or that she had her weaknesses on that. But that as a support DPS, she was more designed for. Oh, that's why you wanted her C2, I see. Right, there's a lot of 5 stars, or maybe not a lot, but I feel like there's a decent number of 5 stars where extra consolations, some of them enable them to fill roles that they otherwise have difficulty. Kinda like, say, Zhongli C6 turns him into a healer. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, Warding Stone's location. It's supposed to be somewhere around here. Oh, what's this? Oh, these guys. Oh, really? With Kaza you need C6 as for main DPS? I didn't know that. What does C6 do anyway? I mean, I imagine he's still okay as a main DPS, right? Even at C0, but he is clearly not designed to be a main DPS, from what I understand. Search for the path to the Warding Stone. Oh, there's this thing. Is this gonna provide me a path? Oh shit. Thought I didn't quite manage that there. No, I feel like that didn't send me the correct way. Yeah. Let's try going back here. Search for the path to the Warding Stone. Well, there's a path here. I see that. And... what should I... Okay, so right now it's not lit up, which means it's not... Oh, okay. So if I don't touch the joystick at all, where's it gonna send me? I'm kind of curious. There is a teleport waypoint I see to the west of me, and it's up high. Oh, there's an Electroculus there, sweet. Seems to be sending me that way too. Is it gonna just pick it up for me? Nice, it is. Nice. Okay, that was... I guess that was the correct way. And that required absolutely no input from me when it came to the joystick, so they designed it to kind of be automatic, huh? This is a neat little area. I like it. For making you essentially fly around. As C6 increased damage according to ZM. Oh, that sounds nice. I do like how they've made the new Animo characters like really emphasize EM quite a bit. With Sayu too, having her healing, not all her healing I think, but some of her healing, scale off EM. I think it's oh shit. Okay, I thought that was not just a sheer drop there. That was connected. I think that's a nice touch, making it... Also, let me just quickly count. That is 3. Making it EM so that it incentivizes you to build your EM while still keeping her healing ability up. Not far from the bus? Nice, thanks for letting me know. That's encouraging. I want to get to this boss already so that I can ascend my Sara, even if I don't really plan on using her anytime soon. Alright, we need 4. Oh, okay, nice. This isn't the way I need to go, but at least I got a... Oh, is it because the chest is on a cliff like that? They know that it, you know, most players are probably gonna end up like dropping everything. So if we're getting back to where I was before, maybe I can glide over here. Oh shit! Oh, I accidentally jumped off. Wow, 2.8k attack thanks to the C4. Nice. That's bonkers high numbers. That's way higher than my Ganyu, for instance. My Ganyu's 2.5k. Roughly. Okay, so is there anything here? Oh, is that where the chest was before? Okay, yeah. No, I just went back to the exact same place. So if I do this, yeah, that sends me back to the exact same. Oh, okay. Huh, these things temporarily here, but I can't seem to climb them. And is there more? Like, do I have to take a leap of faith, essentially? No. Oh, can I just make it this way? Can I grab onto this rock here? Because I feel like I can't grab onto the smaller rocks. With every buff you can have left 4k. Nice. Wow. It's like you can just open the menu and see it, right? I noticed some people shared like builds of Noelle where they had just insane defense buff, or insane defense, and then at C6 and her burst, the amount... Okay, let me just double check. That was 3, right? Confirm. The other one was 4. Yeah, 3. And 3 is the one that is to the north. But and I think I saw them have like 10k attack or something in that range. It was pretty nuts. Of course, I'm guessing they had 0 crit. Alright, so this has 3. And I need 3 right next to it as well. And I need 4 pointing that way. So maybe I should work with the 4, because the 4 might be more limiting. Or no, yeah, that's 3. Oh yeah, that's 3. And I need 4 pointing that way, yeah. So 3 and 1. Okay, that doesn't... Do I have another 3 at the top? No, so that means the 3-1 combination does not work. Do I have 1-3, maybe? Actually, is there a 3 at the bottom? There is. All C6 is pretty impressive. Oh yeah? What does that do? I've now seen 2 streamers get C6 ball. Yeah, one of them got 5 balls in, or 5 50-50s in a row, and the other one won 4 in a row. I think it was kind of nuts. Just how lucky some people sometimes can be, but it is how it is. So 5 in a row is 1 out of 32. 4 in a row is 1 out of 16. So, you know, they're lucky, but not crazy lucky, right? 1 out of 32 is roughly 3%. So it's still, you know, 3 times the odds of pulling a 5-star servant in FGO. So it's quite lucky, very lucky, but not like, yeah, completely crazy lucky. It is also, yeah, the odds of, I think, getting a CE drop in an event quest, I believe, is 2%. Get a C6 Kaching before C6 ball. Yeah, I think at the rate you're going, that's almost a guarantee. That's basically a guarantee. C6 Kaching. You only need 2 more copies. With ball, you need 6, right? So 4, 4, and 4. They all need 4. Alright. So this 3-1 here doesn't work. What if I do... Oh, okay, so looks like we need 3-1 somewhere, basically. I'm guessing. Let's actually try bringing... Yeah, we can have a lot of different ones. You got a event C in the first fight of the event? Nice! That's, I mean, fantastic luck. I'm jealous. The luckiest I've ever gotten is getting a CE drop on the second run of the event. That was during Valentine's a few years ago. I think it was the first Valentine's. Yeah, it was the first Valentine's event. Okay, so this doesn't work. Maybe the 3 should not be part of it. Let me try one more. Yeah, they call it a rerun, but the actual quests aren't reruns, right? The free quests I think are new. But yeah, I wish we could reuse the CEs, but you can never do that with Narrowfest. They always make actual full-on lotteries like brand new. All the full-on lotteries, the ones that are truly unlimited that I can think of, you require brand new CEs and yeah, and everything. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so they are all full, right? Use your burst right in Shogun's normal charge and plunging attacks. Oh, burst cooldown. Okay, so yeah, that makes her into an even better burst support, basically. Yeah, that sounds really cool. So that's what these, So Hina Molina, the VTuber that I follow, she claimed that she'll be able to see, 36-star the Abyss once she gets her C6 ball. So now, you know, now pressure's on. We'll see if she can do it. Now, I think these two are actually next to each other, so that can actually help me out, because... Shit. Yeah, you don't need to... Yeah, so for me, the only thing that I really need, actually, are... what are they called? Heroes proofs, because of... Well, a bunch of servants, but mainly Musashi. Summer Musashi needs a lot of heroes proofs. So, okay, I think I'm gonna try rotating this. So because of that, I need heroes proofs. But other than that, to be honest, I don't really need the other materials and such. I'm pretty well stocked on QP and gems and such. My QP is at around 600 million right now. I do, like the last few lotteries, each and every one, I have managed to hit the QP cap, which is always satisfying, but also kind of a waste, right? Because at that point, you're losing out a lot of the benefit, and it also has incentivized me to level up a lot of skills and such. Yeah, wait, does Ball help out ER at all, or is it just the burst damage? Because if she can help out ER, or burst cooldown, I mean. Because if she can help out ER... C4 increases all party members' attack. Oh, really? Just a straight up 30% attack buff? That reminds me of Gilgamesh, where Gilgamesh... okay, this must be the new boss. At one point, he hasn't been buffed in a while, actually, from what I can recall, but at one of his first buffs just gave him a straight up 30% NP damage buff. It activates when he NPs. So before that buff, whenever he would NP, you wouldn't hear that buff sound go off. But now, whenever you use Gilgamesh's NP, you can hear, before he actually NPs, you can hear it, like that buff's noise go off. And that's the 30% NP buff. And it's just a straight up 30% NP buff because he's the king of heroes and he wants one. That's it. Alright, this boss is not that hard with Zhongli, but which boss is, right? I gotta say, it has some obnoxious AoE attacks, which I'm not enjoying. Oh, is that kind of teleport? Sara and Ball in the same team? Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, right? You'd get some pretty good ER with the double electro resonance. Yeah, oops. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Gilgamesh, really doesn't need any buffs. He has been possibly the best DPS servant in the game for a long time. Possibly. I think you can argue that there's no single one best, but he is definitely in the conversation. And that is bad. I'll have good cryo goblets anyway. And yeah, the animation update, especially his NP. I think Korea's had the NP animation update for a while. So, like that face zoom in and everything. It's nice. Let's see. Yeah, I can ascend her. Ishtar out damages him in non-servants? Okay, I can believe that. Ishtar is also pretty busted, to be honest. She is... I feel so lucky that I pulled her on both my NA and Korean accounts on a single 10 pull on both of the accounts on the first Christmas event when she came out. She is really good. I think she recently got an NP upgrade, an interlude upgrade. And her third skill is just... I mean, what is it? I think it's a 50% attack buff, straight up. Every 3 turns. And a 1-turn lag can be worked around. It's not that big a deal, you know? So, it's pretty ridiculous how strong she can be. Alright, so I managed to beat the boss once, which I'll take. But it tells me to continue exploring, so let's try doing that. I'm up for more exploring. I see in the mini-map there's a place it wants me to go. You hope you get 3 more Sara, right? Yeah, so you have her C3 that right now, is that the idea? And you want 3 more copies, obviously, for that C6. I would love to get her C6, of course, but right now I have her C1, and I guess that's good enough for me right now. More copies, you know, if I get more, end up getting more copies while pulling for non... Oh shit. Oh, okay, so that was the issue. It sent me the wrong way. Looks like... Oh, so there's a cooldown on these things. There's a cooldown on these things that you can actually visually see. So it wants me to continue exploring. Let's see what happens if I go down. Oh no, the number went up, so I need to go up. Shit. Okay, let's just go to the teleport waypoint then. So I need to go up that way. Halfway. I guess there's technically no halfway when it comes to C6, right? Because you're not gonna have 3.5 copies. But yeah, you're a little over halfway. Okay, so this is where I need to go. Okay, part 4. I guess the boss doesn't respawn until you actually finish this. That is my guess. Let's continue. I've been collecting a decent amount of electroculi. Or, I'm gonna guess the correct term is electroculuses, because they don't have Latin in Tevat. And the only reason I can see for calling it electroculi for plural is based on Latin. Well, maybe not the only reason, but that's sort of the only obvious reason. And yeah, like I said, they don't have Latin in Tevat. Their constellations aren't bad either. Yeah, so I know that... Actually, I can check, but C6 is really, really good, right? It's a big difference maker. I don't remember... So C1 gave me attack bonuses or hits. The cooldown is decreased by 1 second every 3 seconds. But C6... Oh yeah, it's just a straight up electro damage buff. Or... I mean, it's only for crit damage on Electro, but yeah. 60% is huge, right? That's more than you can get in a circlet, I believe. I believe a circlet maxes out at like 50-something. So 60% is huge. Perfect for ball. Oh yeah, Kaching damage. I could see that absolutely busted. Especially since she has a 15% crit rate buff in her own kit. So you can have her critting very often. Tell of my experiences. Super unnatural. That reminds me of I think it was this past weekend, actually. I watched a movie for the first time called The Mist. A horror movie directed by Frank Darabont. Actually, his name kind of sounds French. I know it's pronounced Frank Darabont, but it looks like it could have been pronounced Frank Darabont. But in any case, he's the director of The Shawshank Redemption. There's a good line where a guy is very skeptical of whatever's going on. And he says, I know this could be a disaster, like a man-made disaster, or it could be natural, but I know it's not supernatural. And then he walks off into his death, because it is supernatural. What a twist. Which team the stream... Yeah. Yeah, The Mist was based on a Stephen King novel, right? And I heard that the ending for the novel was different. It was also bleak, but less straight up depressing. When I was watching it, I did not know that it was based on a Stephen King novel or that it was directed by Frank Darabont, who are obviously two of the biggest talents, or maybe, I don't know, biggest the right term, but two very talented filmmaker slash writer. And when I was watching the movie, I was like, this is pretty well made. It's really well shot. The writing's pretty solid. And, for a horror movie, I thought this was pretty well done. And I realized afterwards, yeah, there's a lot of talent behind it. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, I like the movie ending quite a lot too. Yeah, it's I heard that Stephen King liked the movie ending a lot too. It's I liked where they went with it. Yeah, it's I think it fits the theme of the movie in general. All right, so I guess that means I've unlocked the boss, huh? And that's the event. Go to challenge. Yeah, Thunder Manifestation. Let's see, I need 4 if I want to ascend Sara another time. I have enough resin to run this 2 more times. I need a bunch more if I want to ascend Sara a bunch more times. I guess this team works for the most part. Let me I feel like I'm still gonna need Zhongli for now. But let's try taking a different team. Use Ganyu. Set up Diona. Well, I just recently C1'd her, so why not try giving her a shot? And I feel like she's not exactly the best choice here. Let's try the freeze comp. Try with Yoi. I might try it later with Yoimiya, but right now I want to do it with Ganyu just because Ganyu is makes life a lot easier. So unfortunately when I'm using Ganyu with Chi-Chi, that does mean that Chi-Chi's E is not hitting the enemy all that often. Because Ganyu is stepping away from the enemy. She's an archer, and you use her like an archer. See? I imagine Yoimiya might actually work better because with Yoimiya, even though you're shooting them, you're often kind of getting in the mix of them because the targeting system in this game is bullshit. So if you want to hit any individual enemy in a crowd, you basically have to go up right next to them. Otherwise, she's going to target somebody else. Wait, the event will give Yoimiya... Oh, are there event-specific buffs that Yoimiya can take advantage of? Clay site, yeah, the lowly team. That's definitely a team I want to run. This could actually be good on a defense character. Like, all the stats contribute to a defense character to some extent, other than the fact that it's a EM piece. So I'll hold on to it. Even the flat defense. Yeah, HP circlet. Yeah, this one's not good. I got pretty lucky though. I got 3 drops of the Sara material on both runs. Oh, blueprints. It needs crit rate. Yeah, if the 4th roll is a crit rate, then it would, yeah, just be a piece that you want to put on say Albedo maybe? DPS Albedo or Xinyan? It could be someone like Xinyan, but Xinyan doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing. You want noble, like, what is it? Elemental Mastery is that on your set is kind of a niche, because that means you can't put a 4-piece set. You're losing out on a 4-piece set bonus, so that you could use it as an off-piece, but you usually don't put an off-piece on your timepiece. So, wow, you only got 2 materials on 5 runs. Oof. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's bad luck. I wonder what I actually do wonder what the odds are for getting 2 drops versus 3. So how do you actually see the? All plus Albedo for lots of passive damage. Yeah, they're bursts. Yeah, you'll be bursting with Albedo all day. That makes sense. Too bad otherwise their elements don't really have synergy with each other, do they? Okay, so let me see if I can. So what's the? Oh, right. I just friendship tend her, right? Nice. I have the other material to send her. Good. Pretty solid attack buff. Oh, nice. We'll also get to spend this. Let's see. Also, she'll be here for a while, I guess, because it'll take me at least a couple days to get enough of those. But let's try pulling. And yeah, I realized yesterday after the stream that I actually had one of these coin fates that I hadn't used yet. Oh. That's one, and then the other. I don't think I'm anywhere near pity, so yeah, didn't expect anything. It's about what we got. What I expected. So I think that might have respawned at this point. Oh, 43 crit rate, 1/6. Oh, I still need, yeah. Oh, you still need more ER on top of that? I would have thought 220 or, yeah, 220 ER would be enough. Like, but, yeah, if you say you need more. But 43 crit rate, I guess, isn't that great. If you're using her as a main DPS, which you said you were. Let's see, let's actually try bringing her. You'd like 250, okay. Well, yeah, more the better, I guess. It does only max out at 300, so you're nowhere near the cap. My Bennett's around 220, I think, and I'm pretty happy with his there. But of course, he doesn't have a 90 energy cost burst. Okay. Oh, so this guy's like a giant version of those floaty enemies. He has the same rage bar. I was just noticing, because like I did notice that little circle that appeared next to its bar, and I was trying to remember where have I seen that before. Where, like, that definitely looks familiar. And then it dawned on me. Oh yeah, it's those new floaty enemies. Okay, Zhongli's shield is doing its job for me. Okay. Let's use her burst. That's some pretty solid damage Yomi is putting out here. Like, Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with how quickly that guy's HP is going down. Oh, shit. Teleported away. Yeah, 90 energy. Is that the most that any character has? I feel like every other character that I know of that has a lot of energy are known for needing 80, and 80 is considered a lot. So the fact that she has 12%, 12.5% more than that means that, yeah, she's kind of nuts in how many or how much energy she needs for her burst. And it totally makes sense that you'd want to build her with the, I think it's called the emblem? Yeah, Emblem of Severed Fate set. I really don't like that this attack. I feel like it tracks really well, and with Zhongli's shield I can tank it. But yeah, and you want her burst all the time. Right, that makes sense. Based on what I know about her. Oof. This is up there. One of the worst artifacts I've ever gotten. Definitely up there. And now I got 2 drops instead of 3. So yeah, luck comes, luck goes. Let me actually pick up my daily commission rewards. And I'm just gonna briefly go on my ore mining runs. Because that's something I need to take care of. And then I'll do the event. Also, let me claim the reputation reward. Nice thing is there's a couple ore spots right next to the reputation area. Man, Sayu can really stop on a dime. If I get Ball, how would I use her? Not sure. I feel like I'd use her as a support more than anything, so I'd slot her into a pre-existing team, sort of. I could see her being a good support for Yoimiya, even though Yoimiya's burst is pretty meh. Right. Or maybe, oh, I could use her with Diluc, actually. That could work alright. Diluc, I can have him bursting all the time, basically. And, you know, he's not necessarily a character who relies on his burst, but his burst definitely is a big portion of his damage. Then I might stick another Electro on the team, or someone like Fischl maybe as an archer as well. And I'm gonna need a healer, right? So I wish there was a... We don't have an Electro healer, right? You would choose Yoimiya, Ball, Venti, Bennett. That would work, yeah. Bennett is always good. He's a healer as well. Venti is also not always good, but when he's good, he is untouchable, basically. And then you got Yoimiya for the DPS work, and Ball for support DPS. That could work. That could work. I feel like I might want a shielder. I've gotten accustomed to shielders at this point, and the way the game is balanced, they haven't really lowered the amount of shielding you need. you still need plenty of shielding, so that's one area where I feel like, yeah, I'd probably want to stick her with a shielder of some sort. But if I'm being honest, even if I get Ball, I probably wouldn't have her built for a while, because whatever artifacts I would want to put on her, I'd actually want to put on Beidou first. Beidou's more of a waifu than Ball, easily. Like, I love Ball, don't get me wrong, in terms of design, and well, it's hard to get a sense of her personality, but She doesn't seem like a bad person, per se. And I love her voice. Definitely love her voice. Like, between Ami Koshimizu and Miyuki Sawashiro, aka Beidou and Ball, it's actually not an easy choice, but I would go with Miyuki Sawashiro in terms of voice actors that I really love. Even though they're both great. Yeah, you need for Sara too, yeah? Are you gonna go with the emblem set for Sara as well? It seems like that emblem would make sense on Sara. Although, actually, I was thinking on my Sara, I might go with Noblesse. Yeah, Noblesse, because I feel like if I just use her purely as a support, right, as a damage support, since her attack buff doesn't rely at all on her artifacts, that it makes it so that building a 4-piece Noblesse set is a little easier. You don't really need that much crit on her if you use Noblesse. So I figure I'll do that because I'm lazy. I don't want to be in Artifact Hall too long, although who knows how lucky I will be with Noblesse pieces, right? The thing with Noblesse, though, is at least I can use the crafting table. Why use Sara over Bennett? See, after I read about Sara's kid and learned a bit more about her, that's the question I've been asking myself. Other than the fact that Sara has 100% more waifu, or I guess maybe, no, that's not right. She has infinite % more waifu appeal, because Bennett has 0. So, other than that, I feel like Bennett's just a straight up version, a pyro version. I guess Sara offers you bow usage, which Bennett can't. Yeah, electro resonance as well. Yeah, that's another thing. But Bennett can heal, right? And Sara can't, from what I can tell. I think she can't. And that's a big difference maker, because the fact that Bennett can heal means that frees up a slot on your team if you feel like you want a healer. And basically, I almost always want a healer. It's very rare that I don't want a healer. Actually, just ignore that guy. Yeah, you can live for today because I'm lazy. Yeah. His attack buff and his attack buff is better. Yeah. Oh, right. Sara C6 better for electro characters. That's a good point. Wait, for Sara, though, the buff only lasts 6 seconds, right? But you can move outside the area after you get touched by her lightning? Is that how it is? So with Bennett, you lose the buff the moment you step out, but with Sara, you get touched, and then for 6 seconds, no matter where you are, you maintain the buff. Okay, so I can see that being an advantage in certain cases, yeah. It's different. It's not strictly worse, at least. But, yeah, I feel like Bennett generally... Like, yeah, they're not identical. It's not as if there's nothing that she can do that Bennett can't. But there's a lot of overlap, that's for sure. I am looking forward to trying to use her E and using her charge shot. I think you need to build her up to a certain level to get the talent to reduce the time for her charge shot, though. Because from what I can tell, her E is useless unless you also use the charge shot. You want to use her E and then charge shot with it. And then switch over to somebody to use the buff. Oh yeah, your Bennett's level 20. Right, he's not doing anything, huh? Because unlike FGO, in Genshin, your character's talents, aka skills for the equivalent in FGO, their like abilities scale off the actual base level and such of the character. In FGO, you can get away with keeping some supports at level 70 once you get all their skills. But in Genshin, not only do they scale off your stats, also they straight up just prevent you from leveling up your talents until you actually ascend your character to a certain level. Yeah, with Kaching you're moving all the time and you're getting the electro resonance. Yeah, I could see Kaching and Sara being a great combo. In a way that, yeah, it's better than Bennett with Kaching. Again, you're losing out on the healing, but otherwise you're gaining a lot of energy recharge and you're gaining attack buff and a little more flexibility in moving around. And if you have C6 Sara, then that electro buff, oof. That shit would be hitting pretty damn hard. So I like to go here even if there's no thing in the map, because quite often they do... Oh, actually, I realized, I learned the other day that you can actually tell where the ores are going to spawn, the ones that the guide doesn't mark you, based on where the ley lines are. So that's something I could probably test at some point. Fire resonance is straight better. Well, I mean, depends on what you need, right? But yeah, I guess 25% attack buff is hard to say no to. But yeah, the fact that it's only 6 seconds. 6 seconds is barely anything, right? I mean, that's not true. I wouldn't go that far. It's pretty low, though. It's pretty short. It's pretty darn short. Considering the amount of effort it takes, I'm thinking, because you need to activate the E and then actually shoot a charge shot. It's not just a simple button press. I guess her burst is, but even that, I think it takes a little bit more time. Yeah, I feel like that's the way Sara is kind of designed to be played. You want to use her E and then her charge shot, or use her burst and then quickly swap out to a different character to enjoy that attack buff. Yeah, it's just that the whole 6 seconds thing means that the attack buff's going to run out before most likely whatever other stuff that your character your main DPS has, right, runs out. But I guess that's not awful. Starting off your main DPS, actually, fight time with 6 seconds of an attack buff, that's nothing to sneeze at. And, you know, the thing is, she and Ball both only got released, what, 3 days ago? 2 or 3 days ago. It hasn't been that long. People haven't had that much time to experiment. And not only that, there's still the fact that there are more characters that are going to be released, and we're not sure how they'll synergize with Sara and Ball. So, I feel like even if they're not, like, you know, blowing off our pants immediately with how good they are, like Ganyu or Eula or Hu Tao did, I think they're fine. The 6 seconds is enough for 1 burst, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it depends on which characters, but 2 bursts I don't think you'd have enough time. Which is kind of a shame. Yeah. It's also a shame that both Bennett's and Sara's buffs only scale off base attack. It's kind of a mixed blessing because it reduces the pressure to build attack on their artifacts, so you don't feel guilty about putting HP stuff on Bennett, especially since that helps his healing. But can you imagine if you buffed Bennett's attack using Sarah's attack, and then used Bennett's burst, and then maybe you could also use Sarah's thing within Bennett's burst area, and then buff somebody off of that. Yeah. Isn't why the emblems can be nice and Sarah. Yeah, that makes sense. You get a lot of burst damage out of that, right? I'm just thinking, if you're using emblem set on Sarah, then you're relying on her to do a lot of damage with her bursts, which means you want to build her with crit and such. So that kind of makes it a little tougher to build, I feel like. And that's the reason I'm leaning towards something, just using her just as a buffer. Alright, let's start the event after I collect whatever ores there are here, which I don't know if there are going to be any here. There usually is. Nice. Actually, yeah, I need to remind myself that... And yeah, I do agree, generally going all in on one damage dealer. That's I think that's generally the strategy I try to take. But I do enjoy doing double DPS teams. Like the one I'm doing right now, right? It's mainly Ganyu, to be honest, but sometimes I like to sneak Yoimiya in there. But when I'm doing Abyss or whatever, it's basically one DPS all the way. So let's take a look at name card. They say that more's the pity that phoenixes are few, but seriously, one Ningguang is more than enough. Not sure what to make of that line. More's a pity that phoenixes are few? I didn't know about that saying. I can't recall ever hearing that saying. Yeah, this music's so nice. I do... So, when I'm usually playing this game off-stream, I'm not using my headphones, so the music is a little softer, or I can't hear it as well. But when I'm streaming, I can hear everything very clearly, so... It is much more immersive. I like it quite a bit. One main DPS, burst DPS, one support, and one shield healer. Yeah, that's a good combo, too. Little scrap. Yeah, I've been in thousands of these. Issue. Party fight this as like a fight club? Whoa, he just took me there. Nice. No need to travel with them. It would have sucked if they made us stepping through this suspicious door. Hey, I've been through doors in these types of places before. One of the most recent events had me going through something like this. Also, I gotta say, oh no, this is the beginning of a new thing, so yeah, it makes sense that we have... I forgot, yeah, we're in the new update already, so that's why we have all these new events. Yeah, first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. And that's also the second rule of Fight Club, by the way. I actually don't remember the other rules. I remember some of them, but I don't remember the order. 6 teams, and each team can have a maximum of 2 characters and 2 Garyu arts. Only switch characters during this challenge, or not only switch characters during this challenge, but also switch teams in order of when they were formed. Okay, so we have 6 different teams of 2. That's an interesting take, but we can keep switching Switching through them. 10 seconds, relay skill. Okay, every 10 seconds. Oh, so you want to keep switching. And we can't have everyone fall. 480, alright. Keep that in mind. You will accumulate fervor. You will increase the level of ferocious fervor, which will provide bonuses in battle. Okay. Defeat opponents that constantly emerge to obtain points within the allotted time. Those opponents' nemesis will provide more points. Okay, let's give it a shot, and I don't know what to expect in terms of enemies and such. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got Nobushi and treasure hoarders. Okay, Hierarchy. 30% physical damage buff. Oh, there are trial characters we can use. Have I been reading any Tsukimi? No, I haven't followed the remake release at all, basically. Oh boy, this is kind of complicated. Alright, let me start by looking at what... So there's... Can I use 2 Ganyus? They're awful builds? Oh, okay. You translate on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I might eventually check those out, but I'm not in a hurry. Yeah. After all, the good parts aren't even released yet. The good arcs, right? Or the... See, I really don't know how to use Zhao or much, so... Yeah. Yeah, it's really long, right? So it's gonna take a while. So yeah, I'm not in a hurry. After all party members, sure, pyro damage bonus. Oh, well, I don't know. How do I actually? How do I actually move down? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Not reading the good parts through YouTube. Yeah, it makes sense. Although with Tsukihime Remake, the good parts are gone. It's a Switch and PS4 or PS5. I don't remember which consoles release. They had to excise the good parts for those releases. Sadly, we're not getting any PC. All right. Let's have Ganyu with her. Okay, so you can't choose 2. Oh shit. Cryo. Jumping. Oh, whoa. Let me actually go with the plunge. Yeah, I figure I'll probably, if I do end up reading it, it'll be after everything has been released, or after a somebody has properly. Ooh, 100% crit damage. Translated it. 100% attack. Ganyu doesn't really need that. EM. Lightning will strike him each time. Dealing electro damage. I don't really like that. Okay, I don't know. Let's just go in with something and go from there. Kiki and Arcwader going to have sex? Like, is that confirmed? I mean, I know that it's not gonna be explicit, of course, but that's I think that's definitely gonna happen. I mean, I guess that's good. Because otherwise, the story changes would be pretty significant. Let's see. Instead of Pyro here, maybe we can try Animo. Because I don't have a main DPS Animo anyway. Pyro. Let's try that. Oh, double Animo, huh? Zhaojin. Yeah, let's see. I'm not sure how many times I'm gonna run this tonight. This is a lot of steps involved. But also, in terms of DPSs, I need to make sure I have enough, which I guess I can, even though this guy's not really, or I guess I can try using him with, I don't trust myself to like keep surviving with him very well, but let's try it with that. Because I don't really have experience playing with them. Oh yeah, Dream Sex Scene, right, with that Ren gives you. Which, yeah, that's a shame. Those are gone. Those are some of my favorite scenes in Tsukime. Alright, actually another DPS, I guess I can try this. And right now my beta's built physical, so physical is a good way to go. Geo damage up, electro damage bonus. Okay, let's try that. You think we'll see Ren in non-cat form? Like the actual proper elf girl version? Yeah, I hope so. I wonder if that, like, I imagine some people have played through the whole thing by now, right? It's been out for a few days, so some obsessed people must have played through the whole thing at this point. Let's see, and the last one, I guess I can bring him along. Unfortunately, my Kaching doesn't have good artifacts on right now. Let's use that for the Melt Vaporize. I don't need stamina consumption. I think it's pretty high crit rate, so extra crit damage. Let's try the Fervor. Okay, let's try this, and yeah, just give it a shot. I don't know what it's gonna be like. And I don't know what to expect. Yeah, physical damage bonus. So I've heard that Zhao needs ER help. Okay. Sure. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's working alright. And then that. But I think they might be losing energy, so let's tag out and then do that. And let's use Ganyu. Okay. Oh shit. Ended up attacking people I don't need to attack. Alright, so do that. Right, I'm not used to where these characters are in the button placement right now actually, so that's actually affecting my performance a little bit. That said, I shouldn't use that as an excuse. I should just get good, I guess. They did give him his polearm? Oh yeah, they didn't give him his Jade Spear? That's a shame. Also, am I just losing my attack buffs because of the situation? Okay. Okay. So Yoimiya. Oof. Alright, Yoimiya is actually destroying shit here right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Good, use the iframes from the burst. Okay, killed that guy. So yeah, my Zhongling doesn't have particularly good artifacts, but she is now level 80, so I guess it makes sense that she's popping right now. She's doing really well. Right, I need to make sure to keep Zhongli's shield up here. It's a pleasure to play with Child. Yeah, I'll admit, I kind of enjoyed playing him for that brief moment that I did just there. Okay. Shit. Okay, let's use his burst. Okay. Shit. Alright, well I don't have any shields, so... Good. Good. Okay, let's switch. Oof. That E does some serious damage, huh? Okay, there you are. Oh, shit! Oh! When they said that certain effects disappear when you switch characters, I wasn't sure if that would include Bennett's burst, and so I decided to take that risk. But it turns out it definitely does. It definitely includes his burst. So that shit's gone. Okay, let's do that. Okay, 7 seconds left. I don't think I hit anyone with that, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's just go to town with Yoimiya. Shit. Oh shit! I was pressing circle. Did that skip over whatever results? Oh, come on. We can't see the results? But yeah. Oh, okay, 1925. I guess that's the results, but I didn't get to see what the... like, why I got 1925, what the whole... like, what about my performance got me that. I guess it's just a matter of how many enemies you kill. But that's pretty close to 2000, so let me try to do 2000. Yeah. But I really enjoyed using Zhao. I hope... Oh, there's a difficulty scale that I missed? Oh. In that case, if I did that normal before, then double would make it basically automatic for me to... Alright, so this actually wasn't a bad setup. I do need to remember to change characters more often, and I might run into trouble because of the lack of shielders / healers in certain situations, so I have to be very careful about that. Let's try this. I'm glad that they give us access to Zhao like this. This is... I'm loving playing with Zhao. He's fun. See, put up that shield. Alright, thank you for coming by, Nat. Good night, and have a good sleep. Talk to you next time. And best of luck in getting more copies of Ball. As well as Sara, of course. I hope I got more copies of Sara. Use Yoimiya. Okay, yeah, so I'm starting to... I feel like I'm starting to understand sort of what they want you to go for in this event with the constant switching. It makes sense, and I like it, I gotta say. But it's also initially kind of overwhelming just because there's so many characters. Use his burst. Put up that shield. Now, I'm not sure about this whole fervor meter thing. If I have the right idea on it. Okay. Shield. I should switch. Use his burst. And just keep doing some vaporize damage to these guys, yeah? That works. I need to be good about dodging these guys because I don't have a shield. Oh shit, I wanted to move away. Let's use that. Let's try to get this burst up, yeah. There we go, come on. Okay, let's switch. Put that shield and use their bursts. Take care of that guy. Okay, good, he's gone. Take care of him. Let's start by doing big ass charge shot right into the middle of those guys and use his burst. Okay, there's that guy, and use Yoimiya to destroy him. That works. Okay, good. Use her burst. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't have any healers or shielders here, so I need to be very careful. Much more careful than usual. Okay. Use his burst. So, do that. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let's use his burst defensively. Let's use her burst offensively. Okay, I don't think I got the counter timed right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nice, 3200. Much better. Yeah, I might try it for a another run at some point. Like at the end of the event, maybe, trying to get the highest score I possibly can. But 3200, you know, that gets me all the rewards. I'll take it. Let's see, how many... So I do have 4 of those. I think I have enough Electro Sigils. I'm gonna go hand in my Electro Sigils to the Sakura tree, but I'll end the stream pretty soon though. I want to do that, and I also want to hand in my Electroculuses to the statue of the 7. Nice. Ooh, next one's a polearm billet. Also, I haven't done this today, so why not? I must admit, I wish they streamlined this process a little bit. It's a lot of steps for something that's very simple in terms of what you actually get out of it. What is that thing? Your opinion. Part of the event earlier. Misfortune! Oh no, I got misfortune. Let's do that whole placing it up here, and I don't know if that does anything, but why not? Could be fun. Let's go to the teleport waypoint. Yeah, the teleport waypoint, which also happens to be a statue of the 7, which is the more relevant thing in this case. Yeah, I'm getting another level. Sweet! Should have come here first, because I think they give you or what is it? What are those called? Electro sigils for upgrading. Wait, what just unlocked? Oh, that must have been for ascending or constellation on my traveler. How many electro sigils do I have now? 13, okay, so I still need another 12 at least, I believe, before I can upgrade that, so that's not a big deal then. I'm gonna go here and collect some artifacts that I know respawn in Inazuma. Inazuma, I gotta admit, has just... I don't know how it compares with Leeway, to be honest, but it definitely has its share. It has plenty of artifacts and areas that are clearly designed to be artifact routes. Also, I'm kind of curious. I wonder who is faster, Sayu or Mona slash... what's her name? Ayaka. Because I guess with Ayaka and Mona, they do use their stamina, which is a factor, but with Sayu, you also have a cooldown period after her E, even if you don't use her stamina. And if you mess up like this, like I just did, where I rolled into a rock, I basically wasted one cooldown session. I'm not sure who'd be faster in the long run. Okay, so the second one's always a weapon. Okay, and these are worthless. Whereas here... the last one over there is worthless, but every other one has... oh no, I don't want the weapon. Here for the weapon. Ah, let's go kill this guy, because he's gonna give me 600 more. I think it's 600. It should be quick enough. Okay. Careful, don't go into deep, Sayu. Can't fight while you're swimming. Ooh, I wonder if swimming or fighting while swimming is something they'll ever think to implement. I feel like it's something that would probably, to be honest, add more complexity to the game than it's worth. Because right now it has a pretty, reasonable setup with auto attacks, elemental skills, elemental bursts, and various combinations there, basically. But if they're... and plunge attacks, of course, which are part of auto attacks. But if you started adding, like, swimming attacks, things would get, things could grow to be very complicated very quickly. Let's just ignore her for now. I don't like the Mirror Maiden. It can be pretty annoying to fight. Even if you know the trick and get it, it can just take a while. Because they're so tanky. Alright, so I'm gonna spend my transient resin in order to do the Sara / ball boss. Yeah, so I believe I need another 8, which means if I get lucky... I think I need another 6 actually. I think I need 8 in total and I have 2, something like that. If I get lucky, I'll just need 2 more runs. I think. If it's 8, I need at least 3 more runs. If I get lucky, I need 3 more runs, and if I don't get lucky, not even... well, I'd need to get lucky twice, right? To do it in 3 runs, because you need to do 3, 3, 2 for 8. Shit. I think I already picked up the artifact here. And if we climb up these steps, get more artifacts. Come on. Okay, there's a weapon there. Alright, let's ignore them for now. So I believe, yeah, that gives artifacts. That one, I believe those houses don't. I believe these do give artifacts, yeah. Yeah, these do, and the one's... Is this one? No, this one's just weed. Okay, so I can ignore that in the future. That's a pretty decent set of artifacts. Let's go spend my transient resin. I believe I have enough transient resin for one run, basically. I don't think because transient resin only gives 60, I believe. And yeah, let's just go in with this team. This team works. I don't really feel like trying to do a challenge run or just trying to practice my ability with not using Zhongli against this guy. Right now, his attacks are unknown to me enough that I feel like I'll just stick with the safety that Zhongli offers me. So it looks like I can't use Sayu to swirl an element off this guy. Because he's always Electro, and he's immune to Electro. So the swirl doesn't do any damage, and weakening his defense against Electro doesn't do anything either. So, yeah. Basically, Animo characters aren't so great against him, I think. But maybe... Oh yeah, by using Pyro, I can constantly overload. And with Cryo, I was constantly doing Superconduct, which the Superconduct itself does damage. Even if you are not taking advantage of the physical damage buff. There's that, but... I don't like the other two substats. Even if it just kept rolling crit rate and crit damage, which is unlikely, it would still end up being kind of not such an amazing piece. Just because crit rate and crit damage by itself can be really good, but then you usually want at least a third stat that helps you out somewhat, right? Okay, so I want to activate the other teleport waypoints. So I'm going to go here and go to my boat and activate the teleport waypoint and also the domain, which of course is also a teleport waypoint. Also, what's that? It looks like there are a couple world quests around here. I'm just gonna check out what this one is. Talking to her, she's gonna go on and on and on, so I'll talk to you another time, Shrine Maiden. Uyuko. It's a pretty name. But not tonight. Go to my boat. I'm on a mission. That mission does not involve you. It does involve this boat though. So is that an amethyst? Because it didn't break on one shot. Yeah, it's an amethyst. Actually, it sounded like there might have been another one. Okay, yeah, there was an iron chunk there. Anything in here? Abandoned. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that note. Oh! Let's just kill these guys and get my chest. Let's see. Let's have Yoimiya finish the job here. She's pretty good at doing that. I think I did. Wonder what she's saying in these. It's a shame that I don't understand Japanese. Alright, let's go back basically the way we came, using the Wave Rider. Because there was a teleport waypoint that we passed, basically, that I didn't know about because I hadn't activated the map using the Statue of the Seven yet. I was just thinking to myself, there's no music. I've really been enjoying the music in these areas. In Inazuma in general, but right now I'm particularly enjoying the new area music just because it's novel and it is good, just like everything else. And I'm looking forward to hearing Ball's music in the story, in the game, and everything. Because her trailer music was... Yeah, I liked it so much. This game generally really does do a good job with the music. Really nothing to... Whoa, what's with the foul? Wonder how they got killed. Nothing to complain about there. What are these enemies? Oh. Upper flower. Like there's a tanuki there. Another one. Where did it go? Did it transform into something that... Oh, it's probably one of these. Okay, not that one. That one, yeah. I assumed there'd be only 3, but is there a 4th? Must be. Oh, wait. No. Is it just a timing thing? Yeah, it might have been just a timing thing. Alright, from here, I'm going to continue on by boat, actually, to go to the domain. I won't do the domain today. I think at this point it's late enough that I'd rather just end the stream after I unlock the domain. But I figure it would be a good thing to at least unlock all the teleport waypoints. Oh, that's a challenge thing. Let's leave it alone for now. So many stuff to unlock and discover. It's gonna be fun. And these areas, to be honest, look basically about as big as the areas... Shit, I grounded myself. About as big as the Inazuma that's already been released. Maybe it's roughly 2/3, like in terms of the island sizes. But it's hard to say because how do you even... It's not like each island's the same area, and you don't... It's really hard to say how much area each island even covers. And how do you even measure the amount of content in these anyway? You don't do it by just square mile, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if there's just as much content here. Yeah, and still more island to go, right? There's one more, right? I think that's how it works in Inazuma. And who's to say when that gets released, but... Yeah. It's something to look forward to. Oh, this guy. See, so I want to do that. And how do I know if I got the attack buff? Well, it's hard to say, but whatever attack buff would have been pretty minimal anyway because she's still low level. What level? So she's at 50. And I already have 5 of them. Okay, so I still, if I'm lucky, I only need one more run of that boss to ascend her once more. I'll have to find that out another time. Ooh. Okay, so actually still don't really have a great sense of this enemy's attack animations and patterns, so I definitely noticed that sometimes I get sucked in, and I wasn't sure when or how or it was doing that, but now I see a little bit better in terms of what it does. Oh shit, I see that this might take a... Yeah, this is gonna take a solving a puzzle, which, to be fair, might not be all that hard, but... Let's see. Okay, it's pointing the correct way. Pay respects to the statue. Okay, so... Oh, that thing follows me from pretty far away. Wonder... You can't electrify yourself with her right now. So, let's see. Because if I pick this up, then yeah, that thing starts following me. Then back here. Okay, got that one set. Then is there another? Oh, there is another one here. That's 3. Oh, right, okay, it's up there, nice. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that! Right, R1 sends you shooting off like that. Okay, got a 4th. Nice, okay, now these things opened up. Now, does simply shooting them like this work, or is there a different way to do it? Like, say, doing it in a certain order? Or no? Okay. Okay, I guess that was actually simpler than I thought. I assumed there would be something more than that, but... Oh, oh wait, no, there is more. Shit, okay. The water's not fully down. Okay, I spoke too quickly. Also... Just that... Okay, this is actually going to be a little tough for me to get out of. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in there. Right. Can he make it? Can he make it? Yeah, he can make it. Alright, so there is more, but what? There was that staff here. It's the statue. What does it actually do? It seems to go into 2 different states, but what does that actually accomplish? Alright, I think I'll just leave it at that for now. Also, is that a tiny ruin? Right? Ruin hunter? Yeah. Huh. It's a mini ruin hunter. That's actually kind of cute. You haven't experienced it much yet? Yeah? Oh yeah, it's all new right now. But, you know, I'm excited to figure it out. But maybe not tonight, because I'm gonna end the stream. But let me actually find out what happens if I do this. If it's like the event stuff. Also, damn, this look on Sara, I mean, is really nice. The angle when you're using the bow charge attack with her, the way you can see all her curves. Oh, okay, so that's what happens. It bursts with electricity, just like in the event. Do notice. Oh, I notice over here. There's this thing. Huh. But the issue is that, or one issue is I don't see a thing that I can use to I don't see one of those things I can place to keep it there. Is there anything else on this other side? Right? Oh, yeah, I see actually over there. So that probably involves some sort of other puzzle solving to open this thing. So yeah, I guess this domain entrance is... It's definitely hidden behind a puzzle, or locked behind a puzzle, which maybe if I spent just 10 more minutes on it I'd solve, or maybe I'd be stuck on it for an hour, who knows, but we're not going to find out for tonight, as I'm going to end the stream. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, we'll see. This weekend's going to be somewhat busy, but I do plan on streaming at least once during the week, and probably at least Sunday. Maybe tomorrow and or Saturday, we'll see. Like I said, there's the FGO stuff too, so much farming to do. Good luck on that to everyone. But until next time, bye! Oh, so there's one of these. I'll save that for another time.